Good morning, USA!
I think it's Good Morning Vietnam.
Good morning, Vietnam!
There you go.
Exciting news. I'm into college.
Woohoo! Found out last night.
Yeah, I didn't tell my parents, and so we were sitting around the dinner table, and I think we were just talking about, I'm going to Skidmore, we were talking about the commits or some lacrosse related thing, and I go, oh, speaking of Skidmore, like, the decision comes out in 20 minutes. My mom goes, what? And then apparently 2 days ago, she had a dream that I didn't get in.
Oh.
And so she was freaking out because she's like, was I manifesting this? Because we all thought it was coming out on the 15th, but it came out on the 7th. Mm-hmm. So she thought she was like having visions or something.
Was that email the official email they send out to everyone?
What do you mean?
That email that you got.
Oh yeah, it was like an update on my in my portal.
Oh.
So like it was a normal decision.
Gotcha.
I still had to get in on my own.
But you would have gotten.
I think I would have gotten in. It was like a target for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's official now.
Well, we're going to get right into our first segment here. If no one has seen the first episode, the
Hey, take a pause.
the new movie, but
What movie might you ask?
what movie?
Did you just enter the
Just-
arena? Maybe you could have, because we're about to unpack this entire thing.
The new Hunger Games song of Ballad of the Songbirds and Snakes. Got it. Woo.
And I'm kind of upset because I don't like the new marketing where it's like the new, better Hunger Games. Like, you can't compare the two. They're on two separate playing fields, and you can't compare
They also
them.
came out like 10 years difference. So
Yeah, and they're just totally different. It's like comparing your sister with your cousin. Like, they don't equate.
that's true. That is a good comparison right there. Yeah.
I think they both are, like, phenomenal in their own ways.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't be like, oh, this one's better than this one.
Well, you could, but like.
Yeah. Okay, so we're setting a time. If you don't want spoilers, cut to, like, what time is it right now?
It's 2:20.
Cut to, like, I don't know, 7 minutes? We'll cut this off by 7 minutes.
7 minutes. We're going to talk about this for. Okay.
Let's give this 5 minutes to unpack.
Okay. I'm going to set a timer. So in 7 minutes, when it reaches 7 minutes, you can come back. Okay. Ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Go.
So okay, I'm conflicted. Why do they have to cast attractive people? Can we get a
Because
movie?
this
can we
exact
get a-
reason, because
can we
people
get a
go and
movie of
see it.
Ugly people.
No, because people won't watch it.
Because it makes it really hard.
I know.
To hate them.
Exactly. But like, I could fix them.
You could fix him.
I could
You
fix him.
Fix him.
I could fix them.
Or he'd fix you.
Yeah.
And you'd. The only thing on my Instagram.
I could be Miss Snow. Winkety wink wink. Wink wink. Anyways, what's his name? Tom Blythe plays the main character, Cornelius.
What the heck is his name?
His name is very odd.
Coriolanus.
I can't even say that.
Coriolanus.
Coriolanus.
It's because I started reading the books directly after I watched the movie. Because I wanted, if you read the books, you get like his internal thoughts and monologue. And I thought maybe I'd better understand him.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Did you? How far have you gone?
I'm halfway through the book yet. I'm
Is
like
it good?
halfway through part 2. Yeah, it's really good. But the issue with taking IB classes is you have this little IB hat that's always on. Mm-hmm. And so I was watching the movie, and I was like, I could write a kick-ass essay about this. Like,
You were thinking about writing an essay about the movie you were watching?
it's just like I'm thinking about like his character development, and that's why it hurt my heart so much. Because he's a
Character
human.
development? What?
Well, okay. Think about like good versus good and evil. Mm-hmm. He could have just as easily been like the good guy.
It's all about where you come from, man.
It's
about childhood.
I thought he came from. Yeah, I guess it's about power.
Yeah, like sociopaths. If you look at like psychopaths and murderers and you look into their childhood, every single one of them has a bad childhood.
My brother's doing an experiment. Like his science research that he's doing is like childhood trauma on brain development.
Mm-hmm. See?
So I think
exactly.
they're like traumatizing rats and then like seeing how their brain develops.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of a scary thought, but it's okay.
Okay, wait, we're not talking about the movie anymore.
No, we're not.
Sorry,
Poor
that
rats.
was me.
Anyways,
That was me.
so I personally felt the movie was ridiculously good. As someone who doesn't like snakes, and snakes were a big part of it, it wasn't even that bad. It was a little gross during that one scene where they got, like, covered in snakes. Poor Wovie. Wovie?
Who's Wovie?
The little girl, the tiny little one who's like, are we going home now? And then the snakes came out.
Yeah, that was really sad.
That is legitimately my worst fear, though, to get eaten by snakes. Like, ugh, no thank you.
That's your worst fear?
Snakes are disgusting creatures. No, they're not. They're not disgusting creatures. I don't like things that have extra legs or no legs.
I feel like when are you going to encounter a snake, though? Like, they're not that common to see unless you're in, like, Australia.
But I want to go to Australia.
I do, too.
Like, the Jungle Book, that movie is terrifying. Why is that snake so long?
That snake is like mascara and lips.
Like the live action movie?
I've never seen the live.
Oh, you gotta watch live action movie.
Okay, back to
Yeah.
Hunger Games. They left a lot of like Easter eggs or like stuff all around. I was talking to my mom afterwards on things like we were able to pick up. Like, you know the professor who like just like drank like morphine? Mm-hmm. I knew immediately as soon as Snow dude opened his friend's case and saw the morphine, like I knew immediately like where that was going. And they left like little Easter eggs all around that were like fun to track, like the rat poison at the very beginning of the movie. How that came like legit full circle.
I think the movie was very cool. I love the cinematography of it too. The zoo, I was cracking up in that part. It's also kind of cool in how you can see like really like inducts you into the world of Hunger Games, because you can see like the development on how like the arena in this movie is just like an abandoned building that just put like gates at, whereas like the new one is like a fully developed area that they specifically like made into this thing. Oh, it's 7 minutes.
I can't
It's
even...
7 minutes. We have to stop talking about it.
Colosseum, Roman Empire, end. Done.
Okay, we're back.
Okay. We all week we put things on our notes. Leading up to okay. I have something I need to talk about. Have you heard of Shawn Mendes being in a cult?
No.
Oh my god. Everyone thinks that Shawn Mendes is like inducted into a cult now. So basically, we had tickets for Shawn Mendes' tour 2 years ago. He got canceled because of his mental health.
Sad.
And apparently that's when he went off the rails. Because if you've noticed, you haven't really seen Shawn Mendes anywhere.
No, because he broke up with Camila Cabello.
He broke up with Camila. And his new chick that he's with, Charlie Travers, she's apparently part of this cult called the Modern Mystery School.
Oh, God.
And it's like every other cult, like Divine Enlightenment, but it's also a pyramid scheme. So,
Sure.
like, people lose up to, like, $200,000.
Of course.
And, you know, all the, like, sexual harassment. Like, literally everything that comes with a cult.
The common factors.
It's this cult.
Oh.
And so, but the thing about cults is, like, Sean's not making music anymore.
No.
He is the only thing he does, he works out and he's growing out a beard.
Poor Sean.
Like, they're just pulling him away from his music. And then... There's also, have you ever heard of the other cult called Twin Flames cult?
No.
So when I was looking at the Modern Mystery School, they were also talking about the Twin Flames cult, which is basically these two women believed that everyone has their twin flame, which is like their soulmate.
Sure.
And so they started pairing people up with their soulmates, their twin flame. And I think there's an HBO documentary about this, or some like Hulu documentary. But it became so bad because people were just harassing other people and like stalking, and it got like really bad and really dangerous.
I saw a cult where there was this lady called like, I'm gonna make this up. It was like Mother God or something like that, and she was convinced that Robin Williams was gonna come down from a spaceship and take her to an alien planet.
Robin Williams?
Robin Williams, the dead comedian. Yes, it's on TikTok. And it looked pretty legit. There was
so niche.
There's a group of people who literally was like convinced that their mother god was going to be taken away. So she had to be 103 pounds. So this lady, and she was apparently being also fed, or she was taking these supplements that like apparently Robin Williams told her to take that would make her like blue. Like it would make her have a blue hue, whatever. So she was a 103-pound woman who died.
This is like Avatar.
And the whole entire, like, her little cult was fully in belief that Robin Williams is going to come down in a spaceship and take her away.
I'm sorry, I don't know who Robin Williams is.
Yes, you do.
I'm, like, picturing the lady on the talk show. Wendy Williams. Oh, I'm thinking of Wendy Williams.
Who the hell is Wendy Williams?
At my PT, the only thing that they play is Wendy Williams. I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Robin Williams is?
I was picturing a woman.
No. He's in Miss Doubtfire, Good Will Hunting.
Never seen those.
Oh God, Kira, that kind of hurts my soul a little bit.
I'm not a movie watcher.
I don't know how. Movies are so good.
I just watch Disney shows. I don't like change, and actually we did start watching what's it called? Wolf of Wall Street. Literally, I can see how like boys and men come to idolize Wolf of Wall Street and how our society is effed.
Yep.
I mean, like, yeah, I want to be like him too. But like, I have morals.
You want to be, well, like, he did have morals at one point. I think it's also just a factor of, one of the big themes in that movie is just like how money and like can like change you.
Well, like, even when he went first to the penny stocks, like, that was not ethical, and that was still the beginning, and he was already money, no morals then, and that was the way beginning of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, moving on. I have a thing on my notes app.
What do you got for me?
I don't know if anyone else has seen this, but there's a guy from Maine on TikTok who is like famous, and he does a bunch of lobster things. He's a lobsterman from like Bangor. And I was watching one of his TikToks, and this guy was like handling this lobster and was just like showing off his like back and giving him like a little clip in the tail, so he like, because he was like had eggs or whatever. And then he gave him like a treat and then chucked him back in the water. And I was like, during that whole interaction, what is that lobster thinking about?
Wait, what is he doing? He's just taking the eggs from the lobster?
No, when it's a lobster that makes eggs, there's laws that makes it so you cannot catch that lobster.
Yeah.
So they put a little like niche in the tail.
Yeah.
Completely harmless, like doesn't do anything. But it makes it so when they get caught a second time, they get chucked back in the water.
Gotcha.
And I was thinking about this. I was like, what do animals think about while we're like handling them?
Think about how many animals would give PTSD.
Literally.
That
like,
lobster was just sexually assaulted.
Like, you know that movie that came out recently, the Adam Sandler movie about the classroom pets?
No.
How? Okay.
Oh my God.
Jeez. There's a cartoon movie that came out on Netflix or something recently, and it's about 2 classroom pets in like a 5th grader room. And it was like a lizard and something up for a toad. I don't know what it was. But I was thinking about like they just spend their whole entire lives just in this single cage. Like, what are they thinking about?
Probably nothing.
Like, do you think they got thoughts going on?
No.
How sad.
I think they just recognize like shapes and sounds.
But like, you know, like the SeaWorld fish?
Yeah.
Like, they just kind of float there.
Yeah, we went to the Boston Aquarium, and remember those like herding fish?
Uh-huh.
The schools of fish. It was like
And they're just moving circles.
thousands in a circular tank, literally like swimming at like 20 miles an hour.
But they would just go in circles because they didn't have anywhere else to go.
Yeah.
I hate those things. Like, that brings me back to the zoo and what's its fizz? I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, do you have anything else on your notes app?
I was thinking about the submarine.
The submarine?
Remember? I think we all forgot about the submarine.
The Titanic submarine?
Way too quickly.
That's because it was literally a scheme to get everyone else to forget about and to kill those people because they worked for NASA and there was an alien that dropped from the sky in like Nebraska.
I know about the alien too.
Yeah. No.
That was totally a cover-up.
It was a cover-up.
There were so many things going on in the world at the time. That had to have been a cover-up. Because who the hell is going to care about 5 people in a submarine?
Exactly. No, but those 5 people, every single one of them worked for like in like a NASA or like government position.
Yeah.
And they were invited to go on there.
But one of them was working for the like extraterrestrial.
Yes,
things.
exactly. So I think he saw something, and I think the government was like, no, we gotta like kill him off. No.
The only person I feel bad is for that son, because he didn't want to go. He was afraid of it. And his dad and his mom were like, no, father-daughter bonding.
Well, you know that one kid that was like my dad or my uncle or something is on that submarine right now, and he went to a concert.
Yes. Was it Travis Scott? I think it was a Travis Scott concert.
I think that's just such a Gen Z move right there.
Okay, my question's about the submarine. How long do you think you could last? Do you think it smelled? And what would your last words be if you were literally stuck in an effing submarine against your will? That your dad put you in.
So, like, I cannot... You know, like, during COVID, like, when everyone got COVID, and you would, like, hang out in your room or whatever, I was losing my mind. I'm a very, like, social butterfly, and if I'm stuck in, like, one space for too long, I lose it. So, I don't think I would do that well. Do you know how long they were in there?
It was under 48 hours.
Get that? Maybe I could do 48 hours. I'd probably be thinking about, like...
Or we don't even know if they made that. I feel like the submarine could have, like, combusted.
That's true. We don't even know.
Because there was that, like, loud bang that they heard.
Do you think... I don't even know what I would be thinking about. Being, like... I think it's really creepy on how, like, you can, like... Like, people who get brain cancer and stuff are just the whole entire time they're thinking about, wow, like, I'm dying right now.
Or do you think they have to block that out?
And there's nothing you can think about.
If I had, like, a... What is it? Chronic
illness?
Yeah, but the thing that means you are gonna die. Whatever. If I had that, I feel like I'd have to block it out.
Life support?
No, it's a name for a disease.
Oh, okay.
Terminal illness.
Oh.
Like, I would have to block it out. I don't think I could think about it.
Well, isn't that weird just thinking about, like, oh my god, like, I'm not gonna die. I'd be thinking about all the stuff that I wasn't able to do. Is what I'd be thinking about.
But, like, so, okay. There's a bunch of stuff you're not able to do, and then you die. You can't be mad about it or anything. You're just dead.
Well, I think especially for that kid. He was like, how old was he?
Yeah.
Like, that would suck.
Late teens?
Yeah.
Early 20s?
Ugh, would not enjoy that.
But, like, I don't know. I don't really think there's, like, anything afterlife. I think we just, like, our energy just goes into something else. So, like, I don't know. You can't be mad when you're nothing.
How sad. That's depressing. Anyways, moving on.
I don't know, I'm pessimistic about it.
I had a question.
Yeah.
Would you date me? I saw a TikTok. Once again, it's been a long time on TikTok. And it was a podcast of two guys, and they were debating if they would date each other.
So we have to go through your red flags.
My red flags?
Yeah.
What about your red flags?
What are my red flags? I don't know what my red flags are.
I have a list.
You have a list?
No.
So the only thing about you is some days you hate everyone.
Well,
so what if I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to go see this person. Oh my god, let me just text them all my feelings. And then you're like, ghost, 20 hours. Then I'm like, oh my god, oh no, they hate me, they don't like me.
Okay, red flag of yours, overthinking.
Yeah. Me overthinking, you underthinking.
Yeah, that's exactly how this works.
I would date
So you would date me? I would date you.
I would date you if you didn't ghost me.
I don't ghost you. Sometimes.
I don't take it personally anymore. Anymore.
Last year you did?
Last year she didn't talk to me for 2 days because we told her that we were going to see Lego. We told her we were going to go see the Spider-Man movie.
I am still hurt about that. That was a great movie that I had to watch alone in my living room. And it was such a cool movie that would have been so cool to see in theaters. But no, we had to go see the Mermaid movie, which was trash. And Emma Belanger fell asleep during it too.
She didn't talk to me for 2 days.
Yep, I'm still mad. And they didn't tell me till we were sitting in the movie theater and the movie started playing. I was pissed.
Yeah, I feel bad about sorry to bring that one up. But anyways,
ridiculous.
I guess that was a
deserved stop talking to.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So you would date me?
Do I have any other red flag? Do I have red flag? Oh my, you want to know what my red flag is?
Sure.
When people talk to me and like show interest in me, I get the hell out. I say, no.
Oh, I'm aware.
Unless I like people when they don't like me.
You like people. Yeah, I do the same thing.
I like the chase.
Okay,
And
frat
think,
boy.
No, I think that no, because it sounds toxic when I say that, but I'm not a toxic person.
Sure.
And I think I'll grow out of it. It's just because I'm an Aries.
Yeah.
Because I'm not mean to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's just in my head. I'm like.
Womp womp. Do you have any other questions?
I date you.
You would date me? I'm
I'd
glad.
date
I'm glad. Oh. No.
What's the conspiracy about the moon landing?
It just didn't happen. Because apparently the shadows were off. Actually, that's a quote from New Girl. That's what Nick Miller
But I feel like the shadows are bound to be different on the moon.
Yeah. I think that's just a conspiracy that's like the whole flat earth thing. I just don't think people are like... People are weird. This kind of goes along with our previous topic on how like you block out bad things in your brain. I think the moon landing was such a big change to our society that people were just like, nah, it ain't real.
Yeah.
Do you think it happened?
No, I think it happened.
I think...
How do you...
I don't think like the
staged
pictures fully fake. I am in full belief. How do you think they would have taken a photo? You think they would have been like, all right, I think the pictures are fake. I think that, but someone did go to the moon.
Didn't the Russians go to the moon first?
Yes.
Did they take photos?
I don't think
Did
so.
they land on the moon and step foot, or we were the first feet on the moon? Neil Armstrong was the first
I
feet
don't
on
know,
the moon.
but I know there's an American flag flying up there.
That is... Okay. That is so wrong. Who are we to claim the moon? Why would we put an American flag on the moon?
Can we just talk about America as a whole for a second here? Why are we like the way we are? Why do we follow Fahrenheit? Why are we in like the
Inches?
metric
Feet?
system?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we have to be different.
Why do we have football, but it's like a completely different sport
Football.
than the actual everywhere else in the world football?
Why is it not handball?
Why
Oh, because we do have handball.
why are we all obese and have money issues?
Why can we not make good food?
Yes, why is
Sorry,
everything
that was really
unseasoned?
charged.
Why do we all have fast food issues?
Do you know that Ritz crackers are banned in Europe because of all the chemicals in them? Don't eat Ritz crackers.
Ritz crackers
Ritz
are banned?
crackers are banned because of all the chemicals in them. And that's the same with like literally most of our food.
Really?
Yeah. Look up European ban list.
Have you done that before?
No, but I think I listened to a podcast about it.
Well, we are at 23 minutes.
Whoa!
Yeah, we've been talking for a hot minute. We apologize for the spoilers that we may have given you for all the people who went back to 7 minutes and we were really at 7:30.
No, let's be honest. We talked about nothing.
We did. There was no spoilers in that whole
No, we
thing.
talked about nothing.
Yeah.
We went, ooh, he's attractive. You go, ugh, snakes.
Well, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
That's actually the third day of Hanukkah. Should we end it? I think we shall. Ready? Ready?
Oh, happy Kwanzaa. Okay.
Bye, Booze. We love ya so much.